Hi, I'm Mandy from Organizing by Mandy, and I just wanted to do a quick video to show you how I set up and use the Calendly app to schedule and manage all of my organizing sessions. So let me share my screen and we will get started. Okay, so here is what my scheduling page looks like when someone goes to it as a client. They can click on any of these to schedule the appointment based on what their needs are. So whenever they click on that, it opens up, it tells them how much the appointment is going to be, and then they can choose which day works best for them. It only shows them the days that I have available and the times that I have available, so they can only choose something that I'm already wanting to fill. So for instance, if they click on the 5th of May, then they can choose their time. And then once they do that, they enter all of their information and then answer the questions. They can pay for it directly from here, and it will add it to their schedule and to mine as well. So there's no going back and forth on trying to figure out what time works for them and what time works for me. It's all on one page and it's all done for me and just streamlines the whole process. So now let me show you what it looks like on my side. Here are all of the same things that you saw on the client site, but this is on my side where I can make changes or add events, options, things like that. You can go in and edit any of your events that you already have, or you can just add new ones. So that's what it looks like once it's set up. To create an account, you just go to calendly.com and enter your email address, and then you can go from there. Okay, so once you have logged in using your email address, it will automatically create this URL for you, and you can change that to whatever you want it to be, but I'm just going to leave it at that for now because this is just a test site. You're going to want to grant access to Calendly for your calendar so that all of your appointments and everything can be automatically downloaded onto your calendar. And now we get to start creating our events. So they give you 3 options to start with, and you can use those just as a template or however you want to do that. You can create them completely. I found it easier just to use these templates and then adjust it how I wanted to. So you hit edit, and then you can name the appointment whatever you want it to be. For instance, I did my first one as 30-minute consultation. I left location blank because my location changes depending on whose house I'm going to or what business I'm going to. Add a description explaining what the appointment is about. Then it gives you an automatic link that you can send to people. You can change the color, it doesn't matter. Now is where you can go in and create exactly when you're available. You can choose either to book every 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 40 minutes, 45 minutes, or 60 minutes. You can have them scheduled over either a specific set of days, like for instance 60 days, 120 days, or indefinitely if you want it to be available forever, that they can book 2 years in advance or whatever. I like to keep it at a rolling day, that way people don't book too far in advance to where they might forget or might something might come up later. It automatically puts in your time zone. Here's where you're going to choose your availability. You choose the time that you're going to work, the hours that you're going to work. You can set up several intervals per day. You can apply it to this day only. You can apply it to all Mondays, or you can apply it to any days that you want. If you want to do it Monday through Friday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, however you want to do it, you can just set it up that way and it will apply it to all of those days. If you want to have different times on different days, you can do that. So we'll see how it changes Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I haven't done anything with Tuesday yet. Let's go ahead and make this one the same for Monday and Thursday. So now it has set up the same way, and it has that same schedule indefinitely unless you go in and change that. Save the changes. You can create personalized questions, name, email. You can add more phone numbers, ask for people's phone number. If there's something specific that you need to know ahead of the appointment, you can ask that here. You can go in and change your reminders, how people get a reminder about the appointment, either a day before, 2 days before, or whatever. You can write your cancellation policy and it will automatically add it to the appointments whenever people schedule. Once they book, it will give them a confirmation page. And on this confirmation page, you can add a link to say if you want them to be redirected to your Facebook page or your business page, anything like that, you can add that here, and those buttons will be there on their confirmation page. And then you can set up your payment. Once you have your PayPal linked to Calendly, you can integrate it to this, and then it will automatically populate ways for them to pay. And you can put in the price or payment options. And then when we go back, see, here's the new one that is the one that I just changed. If you like everything that you have set up for that, you can clone it and then go in and make minimal changes and not have to retype everything that you've already created. So it just basically makes a template for what you've already done and turns it into something that you can recreate over and over. And then when we turn it on, see, here are the two that I created, and then you have two others that you can either edit. Like I said, I just created one that I liked and then cloned that one over and over and over. That way I didn't have to go in and change and rewrite my cancellation policy and my just the wording that's on each one of them. You don't have to recreate that every time if you just clone the same one over and over, and then just make the little bit of changes that you want. Once you have everything set up, you can either share this link right here onto your website, your Facebook page, whatever, and it will take them directly to the page that looks like this with all of your events or your appointment options. Or you can just send them the link specifically to this one appointment. Like if you have someone that you already know what a kind of appointment they want, then you can send them just that link. All right, I think that covers it. If you have any additional questions, feel free to reach out and I will do my best to get those answered for you. In the meantime, be sure to hit subscribe so that you can get notification on any new videos.